Welcome back. We've been following the breaking news this hour of 6 additional hostages who have just been released from Gaza. That brings the total number of Israeli citizens released today to 8. Those released today include 17 and 18-year-old sisters whose father and older brother are still being held. These are the images from Egyptian TV just this hour of those Red Cross trucks arriving on the Egypt side of the border, where they were greeted by waiting ambulances. If the ceasefire is not extended, these could be the final hostages released under the truce. Approximately 140 people still being held inside Gaza. Joining me now is Shira Havron. 6 of her relatives were among the hostages returned to Israel, including her 8- and 3-year-old cousins, but the children's father still remains captive inside Gaza. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so sorry for everything that your family has been through. We are heartened to know that some of them have been returned, but we know that it is not everyone, so we continue to hold you in our thoughts.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Shira. I want to start off by just asking you how your family members are doing who were just released. Have you been able to speak with them? What have they been able to tell you?
So all of them are doing relatively okay. They came out physically, pretty much fine. No severe injuries or anything like that, fortunately, because we know it's not the case for everyone. I had the chance to meet my aunt a couple of days ago. I'm going to meet the kids and my cousin on the weekend, but everyone seemed, exhausted, and obviously I'm sure that psychologically it's really hard to return to reality after 50 days of hell. But they seem, these are strong people that I know, and these are still the same people, including the children. Yahel, the little girl, she came back whispering like a lot of other kids that came back from there. But, hopefully they'll be able to adjust to reality, get comfortable. Obviously, they have to deal with a lot of sad news when they came back. As we know, the husband of my aunt, Shoshan, the grandfather of those kids you see on the screen, was murdered on the 7th of October, and they had to hear those news. And obviously their father, Tal, is still missing, kidnapped in Gaza among more than 150 hostages, approximately. The numbers are changing, but...
I want to ask you about the children. You say that Yael is whispering. Talk a little bit about that. And how are they coping? What sort of support are they getting to help them adjust?
Well, the good thing we know is that they were together with their mom and their grandmother and aunt. So they weren't alone like many other kids we're now hearing. Now they're all among family. It will take a while to land and to digest just a bit of what happened, and then they're going to get their psychological help. Adi, their mother, is actually a psychologist, so they know the importance of it. But obviously what they need most right now is their father, who is still in there. And life can't really move on, and they can't really recover until he's here with the family.
Tell us about him. He is still being held hostage by Hamas. What, if anything, do you know about his condition currently, and what do you want people to know about him?
Unfortunately, we don't know anything about his condition, just like it was with the rest of my family for 50 days. We didn't know anything, if they're alive, if they're dead, if they're injured, if they're together. So we don't know anything about him at the moment. He was also kidnapped separately. They were separated on the 7th of October. And, this person, he's just an amazing father. He's an amazing addition to our family. When my cousin got married to him, and we all love him very dearly. Tal is taking care of people. He's also a therapist. And, these people, they don't deserve to be there. No one deserves to be there in these conditions. in the hands of terrorists, I mean, it's just too much. And our family suffered so much, and we don't want to lose another person. And we know the time is ticking, and it's not on his side, it's not on our side.
I know that you have described waiting for your family members to be released as a nightmare. How are you getting through each day, and what is your message to the Prime Minister?
Each day, as you said, has been really just hell on earth. There's no other, words for this situation. Imagine your family was suddenly taken from their safe house and just, disappears, and not only disappears, but held in violent hands. And we're talking about kids or any kind of innocent civilian that don't deserve to be there. Every day we are working, we're doing interviews, which is very important to us. We're having meetings, we're campaigning, we're going to demonstrations. We continually acting and doing to bring them home. We don't just sit and wait. And my message for my Prime Minister, and actually for anyone in the world that has the power to get involved in it, and we obviously know that the EU has a very powerful part in this situation, is hostages has to remain top priority. We have to save the lives that we can save. The war is horrific, and we're not interested in seeing the death tolls rising. We just want to keep the people that we can save on top priority, and as the goal of this operation, of this war, they should all come home. There is no victory image for our family. We already lost, so the only picture of victory that can happen is all the hostages back with their families. And we as a family were lucky enough to receive some of our family back, but a lot of families remained at the same situation for 55 days. And it's just insane. It's too much. It's way, way too much. And this humanitarian pause, we want it to continue because we want the exchange deals to go on until everyone's out. This is the most important thing. It has to be. And there is no price for these lives.
Shira Havron, we will leave it there. Thank you for your powerful words. Thank you for your courage in speaking out. Our thoughts are with you and your family. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.